But to answer,
just as a real quick on the factual thing, there are counterexamples too, right? Because you probably would have protested the destruction of the settlements of the Sinai.
1,000%.
Yeah, but
and you're absolutely right. And I was just about to get to that.
Okay.
Which is, and although I would disagree with you that the Sinai is a peaceful thing,
you can disagree, but it's factually true that whatever's coming from the Sinai now is significantly better than Egypt being a warring country against you.
I disagree with that totally.
Okay.
And that's not factually true. That's
absolutely true.
It's not even. How could you even tell that? How could you use the word factually?
What is the population of Egypt? How many Jews are in Israel?
We have a war. We have a state of war with Syria. We held on to the Golan Heights, and that's much better than what happened in the Sinai. The Sinai, we gave away a huge chunk of land. Now all of the war armament that has come into Gaza is all through those tunnels. We know that the Egyptian army looks the other way, and frankly, the Sinai was never historically Egyptian. It's a completely British colonialist makeup.
Syria split 20 different ways against itself. I don't think
exactly,
Syria
and that could have happened in Egypt as well.
If Egypt wants to be split against...
You said it's a fact that because we're not at war with Egypt, it's better. Who said that?
History says that.
History does not say that.
History. Look at the stability. How many coups, how many different leaders have been in Syria? In Syria from the 20s
and Egypt also had a coup. Exactly the point.
Yeah, but not as bad. It's still a stable,
Israel
functioning
holding
country.
onto its land and being a big, strong country in this region is better for this region and better for Israel. That's my opinion. And you don't have a fact. You have a guess of how it would have looked like, but it's not the way it necessarily would have looked like. And I'm giving you another example from a different country that it's not.
The West Bank also, after the transfer to the PA, has been more peaceful than it was under Arafat. I think that's indisputable as well.
Arafat is the PA.
Arafat's dead.
About?
Abbas is the PA now. The PA that you've got now is a man that wears a suit. It's a country that doesn't intifada you.
It's amazing what you pass over for peace. We had 35 Jews murdered before October 7th here in the West Bank. Okay, and you call that peace? What an absolute I'm so happy for you that you live in Miami Beach and you have a concept of what peace looks like in our region.
Well, historically,
this is the stuff that pisses me off. Yeah. You say things on TV. I'm like, what the fudge are you saying? What the fudge are you saying? We have a state of war. These people, they literally teach jihadism every single day, and you're telling me it's peace. Literally, you turn on PA TV, they're telling you to kill Israel, to kill Jewish people. You're telling me it's peace. It's like I'm telling you in your world of reading books. That's why I'm happy you're here. It's like
hold on. Peace compared to what? I'm critical of the West, where the West analyzes the Middle East.
I want to hold on to my land and destroy jihadism.
You're doing the comparing what is peace here to what is peace in America too. Obviously, the standards are different, but the peace that Israelis enjoy today is significantly better in the past. That's why you yourself said you wanted to live here.
It's not significantly better in the past.
Then why are you here instead of Miami or New York?
Not because of peace. I'm not here for peace.
Because there's something here, because it's more stable, because it's safer.
Is that what you think I'm here for? Because I chose a more peaceful existence than Miami? Sorry,
what is an armed
ethnic
enclave that's defending itself? It's something that's creating, it's carving out like a more peaceful niche for Jews than what would have otherwise existed in other parts of the world.
Well, yeah, but it's not, okay, that's true.
It's not just that. I understand it's not just that. There's history here.
You are right that we are trying to carve out a more decent life here. And I guess my point is that we'd like to carve out a little bit more peace through no more bad guys in our country.
That's okay? Fine, but it's like a girl putting on eyeliner. If you draw too much, you destroy it all. You can carve out more and more and more peace if you want. If you sculpt the marble black too much, all you have left is a pile of rubble.
I'll teach you in Jewish. We say hafuch like this. We go hafuch.
Yeah.
We go exactly the opposite. It's because if you keep cutting out, then it starts to look ugly. We have now cut out the Sinai, the South Lebanon, parts of the West Bank, part of Gaza, and every one of these things has become a place where the jihad moves up to our borders. And I say, no, be a big Israel. When I say big Israel, it's still a tiny country in this region. Be a big Israel. Be a kick-ass, push back on jihadism.
So you rather
by the way, just yesterday I was with Druze, and just yesterday, and I'll meet you, I'll introduce you to any Druze people. They always say to me, I said to him, yesterday I was with Druze soldiers, I said to them, what do you think about the Jewish state? They're like, I knew what he was going to say because they always say the same thing. He's like, you guys are weak. You guys are weak. You guys are weak around here. You don't understand how to push back on the jihad. You cannot allow the jihad to have 150,000 rockets on your borders, to have tunnel systems in Gaza. That's just dumb. Stop being dumb. Push back on these guys the way that the Arabs would. Just the way the Arabs take care of their own jihad that wants to topple their regimes.
I'm just saying there has to be a balance. Just being weak and being strong.
I am for balance. I am for balance. I am for Abraham Accords.
Nasser was a strong leader. He lost all of his wars. Assad is seen as a brutal, strong leader. His country is falling apart. Saddam Hussein was a strong leader. He got hung by his own people.
They were not strong. They were seditious. They were seditious people. Not seditious, sadists. They were sadists. They were people who hated their people, who stole money from their people, who abused their women, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not trying to be like that. I'm not trying to be a sadist.
Some people would argue that parts of the settlements are that Assassin report showed that people were funneling money from the government off to outposts and settlements, and that
outposts and settlements are brave Jews holding onto our land.
As you said, that's the perspective of some Jews, but it's not a whole opinion, right?
Well, today you're speaking with me, aren't you?
I am.
All right, good talk, and we'll have more opportunities to schmooze. Let's do it. Let's go to the car and go to our next location.
Cool.
I have an important You have an important meeting with some Arabs in Hebron at 2 p.m.
Cool.
So I want to make sure that you get there in time. Good. We're having fun.
It's always fun for me.
That's right. Well, now that your headache is gone.
Wait, who's this guy? Soldier?
Huh?
Ohad Dahan?
Yeah, probably a soldier.
Dahan. Dahan.
Probably somebody that fell in Gaza?
Yeah. It's so sad. It's hard to keep up with all the names. We've had 1,500 people killed, and that's a lot.